A little girl who hadn't eaten for 3 days saw 2 bananas on the table, but she left the good banana alone and picked up the bad one instead. The little girl was not stupid. She just wanted to leave the good banana for her mother. But the little girl didn't know that her mother was always behind her. But her mother would never be able to eat this banana, because an hour ago, her mother suddenly died of a serious illness in the utility room. But she was worried about her daughter, so she turned into a ghost and came to the kindergarten to pick her daughter up from school. However, when the woman arrived at the kindergarten, she could not see her daughter. Following her daughter's breath, the woman realized that her daughter came to find her father. But the man said that he was single, so he couldn't have a daughter. It wasn't until the little girl said her mother's name that the man remembered his ex-girlfriend who had broken up with him 5 years ago. When the man proposed to the woman affectionately, the woman ruthlessly rejected him because she disliked him for being a poor boy. But the man didn't know the real reason why his girlfriend left him. The woman actually didn't want to implicate the man because her family went bankrupt. But the man who didn't know the truth kept swearing in his heart that he must become a rich man to make the woman regret breaking up with him. The reason why the man didn't believe the little girl was his child now was because it had only been 6 years since he broke up with his girlfriend, but the little girl in front of him had already. The little girl was already 7 years old, so the little girl couldn't be his child. He thought his girlfriend knew he was rich and deliberately found the little girl to ask him for money. But the man didn't know that when he broke up with his girlfriend was already pregnant. But his girlfriend was afraid that the man would find out, so she deliberately lied to her daughter that she was already 6 years old. The people around him complained that the little girl must have been educated into a bad child by her mother. But the little girl produced evidence. She told the man that her mother had a serious illness. Her mother was afraid that she would have an accident, so she prepared evidence for her to find her father in advance. But the man didn't even look at him and directly overturned the evidence. He ordered the little liar to be thrown out. Then the